In Lansing today, a group of former lawmakers unveiled a plan that might let them get their old jobs back, a legal challenge to Michigan's term limits. News 8's political reporter Rick Albin has this story from Lansing.
For lawmakers in Michigan, the reality is that you can only serve 14 years. That's 2 terms in the Senate, 3 terms in the House. But some former lawmakers don't think that's enough, and they're trying to change it.
This has been a multi-year conversation between key players in the Republican and Democrat movements. And what everybody agrees on is that something is seriously wrong with the political system in Lansing.
That something, according to attorney John Bursch, is term limits. Before announcing a lawsuit on behalf of 8 former lawmakers in Lansing on Wednesday, Bursch talked with us about the reasoning behind trying to turn over a vote of the people with a legal challenge.
That when we instituted the term limits, one of the main drivers, in addition to those folks who were there a really, really long time, was to make a better Michigan government. And, I'm not sure, and I couldn't tell you what the right number is, what the right system is that will get us to the magic place where Michigan government is better. But this broad coalition, the spectrum of Democrats and Republicans agree that what we have in place now did not accomplish that goal.
One of the objections from former office holders is that they are barred from serving just as they have the experience they need to get the job done. Others just think it's not a good way to run government.
I'm here today because I believe that term limits are harming our state and our government, and we need to change that. So
Mary Valentine, a former Democratic representative from Muskegon County, and Joe Havman, a term-limited member from Holland, are 2 West Michigan legislative alums that have signed on to the lawsuit. So too, former Senator and Appropriations Chairman Dr. Roger Kahn, who did not mince words about being barred from running again.
I feel that my ability to run, and one of my ideals in life was to be able to do this sort of thing, has been lost in a bridge, and I'm treated no better than if I was a felon.
The federal lawsuit will take months to be decided. We will follow its progress. In Lansing, Rick Albin, News 8.